Hi guys, I'm Roberto Martínez. I'm here with my friend Teresa Esquivez with PHP Insurance Agency. Teresa, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, hi everybody. My name is Teresa, like Robert was saying. I was actually a life insurance agent first off about 2021. So I've been doing this career for almost 3 years now. Take a lot of pride in what I do, helping the community and, families around the country actually. So we're a nationwide business.
Awesome. Nationwide. You're always very professional. So thank you for being here. And you're going to share information on what the benefits are for people that own property, right?
Correct.
I'm in the real estate industry, and the biggest question that I have for you is what kind of tools or what do you have to offer as the PHP insurance company to help shelter, to help benefit, to help families that have invested in real estate in general? What do you guys have to offer?
So first of all, I do have to clarify, PHP agency is an insurance agency. We're not the insurance company ourselves. So we are partnered with several insurance carriers who actually help us and enable our agency to be able to help people that, have that need to basically protect themselves in case of, injury, death, or illness. So sometimes, most of the time, we have breadwinners that are in charge of making those mortgage payments, right?
Yeah.
So if they were to get sick or injured or pass away, then we have the rest of the family that's left, hanging on what are we going to do to pay the mortgage, right? So if any of the previous things happen to the client, then in that case, the life insurance policy comes in and pays them out for those reasons, whether it's while they're alive or if they pass away. So it works in both scenarios.
Yeah, I've had families, actually a family recently where mom and dad pass away. You have the siblings, actually the kids are left and they don't know what to do. They have the mortgage that doesn't stop and they have no direction on what to do with the house because they're not working, or if they're working, they're not making enough money as mom and dad were doing to provide that income to make that payment. So who is it that you recommend get a policy when purchasing a home?
So I actually do sit down and design these plans specifically for those clients. It's a one-on-one basis. So because life insurance is dependent on, gender, on health, and then on the fact that they're smokers or non-smokers. So anybody, one of your clients, Roberto, they can actually come in here and say, hey, look, I have home insurance, So in that particular case, can you tell me first, what is it that their home insurance covers them for?
That's a great question, because a lot of people think that because they have the homeowner's insurance, they're covered in case anything happens.
Yes.
And they are covered against a lot of things. So for example, somebody accidentally drives into the house, or they have some sort of accident that causes severe damage or complete loss of the home, their homeowner's insurance covers the replacement of the home up to whatever value is stated in their policy. But they don't cover anything with something that happens to that person. So if I own a home, something happens to me, that's different than if something happens to the home. The home is covered, and that's because you have a mortgage and that bank is securing their investment on the home. So that's covered. The bank is covered, but not my family. So what happens now in order to cover the family, right?
Right. So then, so when that comes into like the property and financial aspect, right? But when it comes to life insurance, having a life insurance policy when you are the homeowner, like I mentioned earlier, it does cover them in case of an illness, an injury, or even death. So in the event that any of those happen, it activates their policy and they can actually use the money and the funds that they receive from the insurance company for whatever it is that they need. You name it. They can pay their medical bills. They can pay the funeral expenses. They can pay a vacation. Maybe the dad got diagnosed with a terminal illness and the family wants to seek a treatment in another country or at another state, and their health insurance doesn't cover for that. Yeah. So there's also health insurance components where life insurance can come in and step in, right? Some things that, mortgage insurance cannot do for them. So it's very important for all of them to have something like that.
Exactly. So if you own a home, it's very important to have the homeowner's insurance. If you have a bank or a loan on your property, you have to have homeowner's insurance. If you have a property and you want to protect your family, if something were to happen to you, a life policy, you have to have it. So if you own a home, get a hold of me, Roberto Martínez, or Teresa Esquivez, and we'll get you information on how to protect your investment for that family that you actually made the investment for.
Yes, and I would always invite them to take a look at the caption. We will invite, we'll provide further details for them to actually see a little bit more information on it.
Exactly.